Here are the 3 different types of employees and what you need to know about them that I learned from my life mentor, Teacher Lu Xia. So first are Type A employees. Let's say your working hours are from 9 to 5 and you give Type A employees a certain list of to-dos for the day. Not only will they be able to finish this list of to-dos early, but in fact they'll take the initiative to do more than what they're being tasked to do. Next are Type B employees. You give them this same list of to-dos, they're actually able to finish earlier than their knock-off hours. But you see that, hey, this is what my boss gave me for today. If I finish all this early, then maybe the boss will give me more work. So let me just delay and take my time to finish it just on time by 5 p.m. so that I don't need to do extra work. And then there are your Type C employees. You give them this list of to-dos, not only are they not able to finish it on time before 5 p.m., but they have to bring their work back home and OT, and they may sometimes not be able to deliver a good job as well. So here's what you need to know about these 3 different types of employees. Now, Type C employees, they have a capability and/or work ethic issue. If you don't address this, and if they don't improve their work productivity and efficiency and effectiveness, then what you as a manager, leader, or boss will face is that these employees, they work long hours, maybe they fall sick, or maybe they get into arguments with their family members on why they are always bringing work back home, and they start to feel negative. They start to complain about you, the boss, and the company on why they're working so hard, they're feeling so tired, things just don't turn out well for them. So talk to Type C employees. If they do not change and improve their work performance, then it's best that you let them go. Otherwise, what happens is that if you continue to keep them in the organization, firstly, the Type B employees will start to see that, hey, these Type C employees, they can't finish their work on time. They still have to bring their work back or delay to the next day, but they don't suffer any consequences. There are no punishments, they're still not getting fired. So why do I have to finish by 5 p.m. on the dot? I can just actually delay even to the next day. So then the whole entire company culture and performance culture goes downhill. Type B employees are also a little tricky because they have a character issue. They can do faster, but they choose not to. They're more focused on themselves, getting the best bang for the buck that they're being paid. Now, if you're such an employee, because I know it's very common, understand that if you continue with such a work attitude, you'll not go far in an organization. Of course, if you're happy with where you are, you want to remain status quo, you don't seek to progress in your career and earn more, then that's totally fine. But if you want to be the top performer, you want to get a promotion, you want to get a career progression, whether in this company or in general elsewhere in the market, then you got to change this mindset of yours. My mentor Teacher Lu Xia shares that when you do more, although you might seem like you're suffering or being taken advantage of or being on the losing end, but when you do more, the universe is always fair and balanced. You will always gain more. Type B employees, as long as they're not negatively influencing others with this work attitude of theirs, they're still okay. In fact, what you can try to do is to positively influence them with Type A employees. Needless to say, Type A employees are your top performers and the most hardworking with the best work ethic and attitude. So you want to groom them and you want to, give them your fullest support. So try to let Type B employees become your Type A employees. Of course, the key also lies in Type C employees, right? Because if you indulge them, they're not performing, they're always making mistakes, but there's no punishment, there's no demotion, they're not being fired. Then like what I mentioned earlier, Type B employees will follow suit. And then these two, Type B and Type C, may eventually start to negatively influence Type A. They'll say that, why are you working so hard? Why are you always doing your work so early? You're spoiling the market. Be like us. Take your time. Finish your work by 5 p.m. Don't need to do extra. Then eventually your Type A will become a Type B and eventually a Type C and your whole entire organization is ruined. If you found this HR wisdom helpful, follow my channel as I share more wisdom and learnings from my life mentor, Teacher Lu Xia.